Hello, 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 hello. I assume everyone can hear me and see me. I'm just making some last minute checks to my streaming softwares. Yes, that seems to be working. There we go. Right, yes, hello, welcome one and all. Welcome. I'm just trying to get comfortable with hang on. My chair. I've got a cushion on my chair and it keeps slipping forward and I keep disappearing down the back of the cushion. It's like, oh, hello. Not good for me, that. Oh, hello. Yes, anyway, shut up, folks. Right, welcome. Hello. Welcome to Fallout Friday. It's been a couple of months. It certainly has. But welcome back, welcome back. We're not doing the e-models thing now because we finished building that Imperial Knight. So welcome back to Fallout Friday. That time of the week when I play through some Fallout 4 really slowly. Really slowly. If you've never seen me play this before, basically we're playing through Fallout 4, avoiding most of the main story quests for the most part, a bit like we do in Skyrim, just pootling along. I've got a load of mods enabled. I've got the cheat room enabled, or the equivalent of the cheat terminal it's called, so that I can have my character walk at a more realistic walking speed. It does make it more challenging for combat, but hey, that's part of the fun. Before we get going though, as always, very quick shout outs to all the people that make my content possible. First and foremost, big massive shout outs to my Patreon patrons and my YouTube channel members. Without those people who literally pay my wages and make this possible for this channel to exist, without their kindness and graces, this channel wouldn't exist and I'd be working in an office right now. So big massive thank you to all my patrons who support me at patreon.com/modelmakingguru. You can see the address down there at the bottom. And to my channel members, you can become a channel member by just pressing the join button under any of my videos. If you would like to help support them, I've just told you where you can do that. So thank you very much to all of those. And of course to my corporate supporters, emodels.co.uk and goblingaming.co.uk, your one-stop shops for all your model making and tabletop gaming needs. Links in the description below the video. Now, as always, I do have the live chat here in front of me. If you're watching this anywhere other than YouTube, then you won't be seeing the live chat. So do consider clicking on the YouTube icon in the bottom right corner of the screen and coming to join the live chat where everybody's hanging out. I'll say a quick hello to everyone. We have, let's have a look, Wendy Hickson was the first in. Welcome, Wendy. Scaly Models, of course, Dad Scaly Models is one of your lovely moderators. We have Panzer Koenig. We have, who else has come in? We have William Rayborn is in. Welcome, William. We have Angus Allett is in. Welcome to you, my friend. Sure, other people have come in. That's it so far. There's only 9 people watching and a few people in chat. But it is Friday afternoon. I know some of you have gone back to work, so I don't expect a lot of massive amount of people in the chat on a Friday. But it's fine. We all have fun, and a lot of people watch this after the fact. So yes, do come and join the live chat. If you're watching this, hit the YouTube icon. You can come and join the live chat. I've got the chat in front of me. I know you guys can't see it on screen, but it's in front of me. If you want to catch my attention, because I will be focusing on the video game itself. If you want to catch my attention in chat, please put your comment in big fat capital letters, or as Ted would call it, bold. But you can do that, or if you want to, you can at me at modelmakingguru in the chat, and I'll see it as an orange box around my name. Or if you want to, and you want to help support the channel at the same time, you can click the super chat button, the little dollar symbol at the bottom of the chat window. That makes your comment impossible for me to miss because it puts a coloured box around it, and also it makes it possible for you to contribute to the channel, so you help out as well. So there you go. Right, I'll shut up now. Quick swig of coffee. Oh. Somehow, Nick knew to get up at that point and stop drinking his drink. There you go. So, if you remember, because I'm bugging if I can remember, let me put my headphones on first. Oh, right. We were kind of ignoring most of the main quest. I'm just going to check how loud the volume is. That's fine. Right. We were... Oh, I forgot I've got limited ammo, haven't I? Fudge. We're not doing a lot of the main quest stories or the main story quests just at this time. We're just kind of farting about. But we have started doing the quest where we had to go and find Nick Valentine. We had Dogmeat, the companion dog, for a while. But I wanted to get Nick Valentine. I'm looking at the wrong screen, aren't I? We've done that. So we've made it inside. We are kind of doing a little bit of the story quest because Nick... I can't remember the storyline now. We have to go and find Kellogg. I can't remember why. I don't remember why I started this quest. We seem to be doing the main story quest. I don't know why. Why did we start doing this? Well, we're in Fort Hagen now anyway. Oh, it's because we were kind of doing it with the Nick quest. It got tied in. So we're inside Fort Kellogg. We're about to have a boss fight. And it's a really bad idea because I can't run. I can only walk. So yeah. But once we've done this bit, we'll go off and do lots of wandering and side quests. We're not going to do lots of story quests, really. I need to remember what weapons I've got. So I've got the Critter Popper, which is my Garand M1. I've got my Bean Popper, which is my Car 98 Mauser look-alike. I've got the Scope Dog, which is my sniper rifle. There we go. Okay, we've also got a shotgun, a mini nuke. Sorry, a Fat Man. And at this point, I've not got a lot of ammunition. I've only got like 176 rounds for this, for the Garand. I've got a lot for the Bean Popper, for the car, but that okay. But for the Garand, which is the one I'm going to be using a lot of, I've only got like 100 odd rounds. That's not ideal. Yes. Anyway, so we're sneaking into this military base to find Kellogg, who we think may have been involved in the theft or kidnapping. Theft. You don't steal a child, Fox. You kidnap a child. The theft of my... Oh, I've just said it again. The kidnapping of my son, basically. That's what we're planning on doing. So I'm just adjusting my headphones a minute. Just give me 1 second. I've got my headphone lead and cable clipped to my t-shirt. I appear to have clipped my headphone cable to my left nipple, which is not very comfortable. I don't know how I did that. Accidentally, not like it was like, ow, ow. How did this occur? I don't know. Now, if I remember rightly, because it's been a couple of months, we have to go down there. So there we go, we'll get going in a second. Just want to do a big, massive shout out before we get going, though, to Dad, Scaly Models, who's in chat, is what your moderator, because Dad came to visit me today to pick up some stuff I was giving to him. So a big, massive hello and big hugs. I couldn't give him a big dad hug. Now, unfortunately, Mama Fox was still in bed. She was asleep, having a lie-in. So she didn't get to say hello. But so there were no dad hugs, though, because of, social distancing and all that. Masks were worn. So we didn't get to do a dad hugs. But we got dad fist bump and, of course, a dad elbow bump. So we did a little bit of that. Nick, I want that bucket. Stop. There you go. So yes, big hugs to Dad, who stopped by today, popped in for a visit. Now, I do have lots and lots of mods equipped. And one of those mods should keep Nick far away from me if possible. It's supposed to stop Nick running into me, like really close quarters when we're sneaking around, but it doesn't always work. So, but yes, let's crack on. So yes, we're playing at a normal speed. If you'll notice, this is if I take stealth off, this is the fastest I can walk. I've got it set so I'm going at quarter speed, which is a more realistic walking speed. It does make things more tricky though when we're in combat, so if you've forgotten all that, now you remember. Fox has a heart of gold, says Wendy Hickson. Hang on. Yes, we can hear you. Enough paint to fourth Brit. Oh, what did you get? Yeah, Dad came to pick up. You remember that when I do my live streams, I've got that big silver storage box behind me with German writing on it. It's basically it's for remote controlled stuff. It's like you put all your tools and stuff in it. Well, I've given Dad that because I don't need it anymore. I had a tidy up. So I gave him that and my Tamiya paint collection because I hardly ever use most of them. And I thought, well, they need to go to a good home. There was no one else that I could think of that could take them because obviously it requires coming here to get them. I can't send them anywhere. The first person I thought Dad can make use of these because he's nearby. He can come and get them.
Not a bad place to operate from.
But he can make real good use of them. So yes, I gave him all those and a few other bits and bobs. Enough paint to do the fourth bridge, a smart case for them stickers, and a Gundam. Yes, there may have been a stowaway in the big metal case that I gave to Dad. Basically a big storage case, lots and lots of paints, and accidentally may have put a Gundam in the storage case by accident.
Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Leave.
No. How about no? Now this may end badly because remember I can't move and I've not done this particular mission for like 6 years. That was nice of Fox, says Wendy. Norman the cat says purr. Hello Norman the cat. That was very... Where are we? That was nice of Fox. Absolutely Wendy. Fox has a heart of gold. I certainly do. Yeah, I'm only joking. And he made me a brew, and he let me pass the quarantine barrier for a week. He did. Like, it's there, and obviously Dad's there. I'm like, we're all strict quarantine in this house. And the first thing he says, "Hi, I need a really great big wee." I'm like, oh, well, I can't not let Dad in for a wee. So masks were donned and precautions were taken, and Dad came in for a wee. And then I had to like douse him in DDT and liquid regret chili sauce.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
No, you see, Jar Jar Butts is a kick-ass, badass guy and will kill you to death. Don't forget, of course, I'm playing as a character called Jar Jar Butts, who is a Khajiit, even though he doesn't look like a Khajiit, because he looks like a dude. But that's why he's wearing a gas mask. A, because it's Deathcore Kriegman, also, and also so he can cover up his face and pretend he's a Khajiit. Shut up! But in my mind, he's a Khajiit and he talks like a Khajiit. Graham McRobertson, hello. Hi to Fox and all. Welcome, Graham. Hello, hello, hello. What happens at Fox's place stays at Fox's place. Did he let... I'll start again. Angus asks if I rub Dad down with detergent and hand wash first. I may have covered him in, like, you know, alcohol. But that's a whole different story.
Hello?
These are not the right weapons. We'll need to go for my
I don't think we're alone.
Car 98.
Hey, back.
Bit more oomph.
Don't underestimate us again.
Not a lot of oomph though.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Some folks never lose their fondness for living in the basement.
See one over there. That was a good shot. Hey! A lucky shot. See, unfortunately, my Mauser does 1040. Sorry, does well, how much damage it does actually? I've not played this for a long time, so I've forgotten all the stats. 98 damage from the Garand. From the Garand is 78, and 98 from the Mauser. But the Mauser's a slow bolt-action rifle. It takes forever to fire. It has a capacity of 5 rounds, so it's not ideal. And it's also that little tiny, you can't really see it, but that little tiny dot in the middle of the sights, that's the aiming point. Yes, it's not ideal. I may have to go just for the Garand, just because it's got a faster rate of fire. Not ideal though. We'll survive. I'm sure we might survive. I may die at this point. I know what's coming and may not survive. I kind of wish I hadn't got to this point because it starts off this entire stream on a bit of a tricky moment. We'll get this bit done and then we'll go back to not doing the main quest. No. There's nobody here. It's very quiet. Do not like it when it's very quiet. La, 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 la. Accidentally on purpose, says William. Will there be a wee blue plaque? Dad peed here. Yes. I was going to say it's not the first time, but it is the first time. He's been here before, but it's the first time he's weed in the house. I mean, obviously not just anywhere in the house. Candygram is in. Welcome, Candygram. Hello, my friend. Hi, moderator extraordinaire, Scaly Models, and everyone else. Can't join in chat, but can watch and listen a bit. Game on. Welcome, welcome. Now, you may have noticed that when I'm stealthing, I move even slower.
Look, you're pissed off. I get it. I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
It's gonna go your way. It will go my way. I don't know why I've suddenly gone Scottish. It will go my way. I will get all the things I require, including kebabs, my child, and also many beers. I'll get out of that. How's the audio and video, by the way, guys? Hopefully it's, as you know, I've changed all my video settings months ago and it should be good now. Hopefully the audio is okay for you. It's been a while since I played this, so I don't know if I changed all the stream settings. Last time I did lots of changes to stream settings. Can't quite remember.
Keep your guard up. He might try to ambush us.
I'll tell you what I am going to do though. Just very quickly and a little bit cheatily. But I'm going to do something. Very good reason that I'm going to do this. I'll let you know what it is when I think of it. Yeah. Quickly, something I want to do. This might not actually work. I might not have the bits to do it, but all I want to do is very quickly. I've got a sight on my Garand, which is fine, but it's not the best, so I want to just change the sight on it. Glow sight's half ring. There we go. It doesn't actually make any change to the stats of the weapon. Doesn't change its damage or anything like that, fire or anything like that. It just means I can aim a bit easier. Makes it a bit better to aim. At least you weed in the toilet and not in the carpet, says Panzer. Dad says, yep, I managed that. Yeah, good girl. You're very good. Yeah, so it doesn't actually boost the weapon anyway. It just literally changes the sight. I think it actually also reduces the zoom a little bit. But it's better for indoor room clearance. Not really. That scope's really nice, but it's not really tailored for indoor work. Anyway, I hope everyone is good. I hope you're all okay and having a good Friday. It's the weekend, almost. If you're not at work today, then it's already the weekend. Woohoo! Happy St. George's Day, if you care about any of that nonsense. Nope. And welcome, welcome. I shall allow Dad to ask the question before I say anything about it. But yes, hope you're all well. It's been a busy 3 weeks for me. I've the last of the 15 X-Wing premieres went up today. It's now just a normal video. Once the premiere is done, it's just a normal video. So the last of the big glut of 15 the Agostini X-Wing part work videos has gone up. I do have the next 5. Noise. I don't know what that noise is. I do have the next 5 videos to do. I'm going to leave them a week or two just to give myself a break from doing the extra, because it takes a lot of work to do those little daily things. And then what I'll do is I'll do an issue per day. Unlock this? Yes, I think so. If you are a patron or a YouTube channel member, there is a little blip date video for you today. I think most of you have seen it already. There's a little blip date video. If you're a patron, just go to patreon.com/modelmakingguru, and it's there on the page for you. If you're a channel member, just go to the community tab on my YouTube channel page. Pull this money out. And there should be an exclusive members only message on there. Why can't I pick that watch up? Or if you just go to the members only playlist, that's what it was a turret. If you go to the members only playlist, you'll also be able to access it there if you remember. Has Nick gone round the corner and started shooting something? Oh no. Idiot. Yes, I'll start all that again now it's gone quiet. So if you're a patron, go to patreon.com/modelmakingguru. There's a blip date for you there. If you remember, go to the members only playlist on this channel. Or just go to the community tab, there's a post in there for you as well. It's just a little update on something that I have ordered. I wonder if Nick can hack that for me. I don't think he can hack things that I can't.
I'm all ears. I'll stay put. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Right, I need you to do something for me, but I need you to... normally you can get him to hack stuff. Oh, there you go.
Good plan.
He won't though, I bet he doesn't. He very rarely ever hacks stuff that you can't hack yourself.
Well, they locked the door tight, but did they leave open a window? There we go.
Okay, now I don't get the XP for that, but I do get to use it. Turret control, let's turn those off. Makes life easier. It broke. I wonder if I can change the targeting parameters. Do I have? I don't have a turret hacking. Oh, I don't have the turret hacking holotape. I've not found that yet. Oh, no, I've turned them off now anyway. If I had a turret hacking holotape, I could hack them and make me an ally, and then they would attack everybody else. I'm just adjusting my headset. One sec. There we go. Right. So Dad's asked the question, what game you playing and what's in your belly? Or as we like to say, game and grub. And what you playing and what you eating? What have you had for your dinner or what are you going to have for your dinner? Let's have a look. Or game and grub, says Dad. Game is Fallout 4, belly later sausage casserole with mashed potatoes with cheese, says Panzer. Very nice. Skyrim bacon sandwich later, says Wendy Hickson. I've never had a Skyrim bacon sandwich, but it sounds good. Punctuation, people. Yes. Pinch. Pinch. There's a turreting.
Movement detected. Curious.
Okay, didn't know there was a synth there though. Somewhere.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my signal need calibration.
Wow, my weapon's that crap that they can't take a turret out. Didn't want to. I don't know what I just did. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Never mind. Okay, no, that weapon is actually invulnerable. Okay.
I recommend against hostile action.
Then.
The sensitivity
Remember,
of my
Kellogg's a
sensors
professional.
clearly needs
He
adjustment.
won't make it easy.
Now my sneak skill is not the highest, remember, so I can't assume that I'll be invisible to enemies much.
Offline.
Shot. Make every shot count. Stuff. Check out my... Always scope out the surrounding locale before you commit to a direction. I've got to move really slowly because my stealth skill is not that high. I'm probably making a lot of noise moving around. I have to proceed with slowness. And these synths, because I'm only level... what level am I? Level 18. Not that powerful. I can still kick my ass. And because I can't move fast. And keep in mind, of course, well, I'm not wearing heavy armor. I'm wearing a field scribe's outfit because it looks fun. I can't afford to take any risks, only unnecessary risks. Like charging in full bore. Take them stim packs there, thank you very much. I will quick save quite a lot. Let's have a look. Lasagna and many beers in belly, no games as my son has taken over the PlayStation, thinking about getting the Xbox S. I wouldn't bother with the Xbox Series S. Because it's literally got about enough hard drive space for 1 or 2 games, and it's not got a disk drive. If you want to have more than one, like if you want to get like 4 games on your Xbox Series S, you're going to be swapping back off a hard drive all the time. If you can get a Series X, that's much better. Got the Blu-ray drive. But if you're going to be playing like 1 or 2 games and don't mind storing them on a hard drive, and I mean you can get a little thumb drive or hard drive and just swap out the game on the hard drive. Not the end of the world. Then it is a 250 quid option. It's a very cheap console. But depends if you, I mean I'd probably be alright with an S because I only really play Fallout and Skyrim, and that's about it. I don't know if I could be, and I'd probably get them all on the hard drive, but if I wanted to add anything else, I could be swapping around all the time. Really be fussed with that. But then again, on the other side, of course, you can easily get a Series S right now, but good luck trying to find a Series X. I've been trying since November, not happening. I think it'll be next year before I manage to get one. Why is it I have noticed that the turret off switch is always located after you've destroyed all the turrets? It's always the way. Sarah Jane's in. Hey Sarah Jane, how you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. A little bit of Fallout-y action. Now I would reload, but
I hope you were smarter than this.
oh, you have to run the other way, you git.
Engaging.
And then, of course, Nick runs into my grenade. Spoon. S has 500 gigabyte, the X has 1 terabyte, says Angus. Yeah, I mean, 500 gigabytes, you'd probably get a couple of games on there. You'd be alright. But if you're the kind of... But the problem for me is a lot of my game library is on disk, so that's absolutely no use at all. If you've got lots of games on disk, you can't get them onto that console. Just keep that in mind, it's a diskless console. I mean, it's a fantastic, amazing deal. I'd be sorely tempted to get one if I didn't have a large collection of games on disc. Yeah. Like Fallout 4 I've got is on disc, and Skyrim, I think that's actually digital, so that's not so bad, but still. Yes. But it's an incredible deal for what you get for 250 quid. It's the best value console there is. Incredible. Considering what you would have to pay to make a computer of comparable spec, for the even to the Series S, you wouldn't be able to make a computer have that spec for 250 quid. Here's the dirty ashtray. But I say I'm waiting for my X to get an X, so no point in me getting an S as a stopgap. I mean, my TV's 4K, so I'm not that fussed about, you know, anything more than 4K. I don't really care about 60 frames per second. That fussed about it. I have no interest in beyond 4K, like 8K on, because again, my TV's 4K. But all that really interests me in the new consoles is just the stability of the games I'm already playing. I have all my games on a 4TB external hard drive, says Panzerconi. Yeah, that's the one thing. If you get the Series S, you can put all the games on the hard drive and just have one or two loaded into the console hard drive and just swap them out. It does mean a few minutes waiting between if you want to suddenly stop playing a game, but it's not on the hard drive. But that's not the end of the world. The end of the world, is it really? Come on, let's not be. Which way did we come now? We came down this way, didn't we? It does, of course, if you're really wanting to get your 4K 60 FPS game in there, you're going to be struggling with the S for some things, because it's not. The only downside I see personally myself to the S, I love that noise. If you want the bestest visuals and the most powerful games, is that a lot of the back compat library for the S is going to be taken from the Xbox One version of games, not the Xbox One X version of games. So if you stick it, because they've got the automatic thing where it detects the game and gives you the best possible version for the console you've got. So if you've got an Xbox Series X, it'll just load in the Xbox One X version and beef it up however it needs to. If you've got the Xbox Series S, it will load in, assuming there is one, the Xbox One version of the game, which may not be as spanky or visually interesting as the Series X version. I can't remember the game now, but oops. I can't remember the specific games, but for example, you may on a Series X, you might get a back compat game that runs at 4K 60 because it can do it, and the original game was in 4K. But if you get the Xbox Series S, then when you get that game, it may run the Xbox One version, which was limited to say 1080p or something, to get 60 frames a second. So there will be variations, but if you're not that fussed, if you just, you know, like a normal person who just wants to get the game and play it, then it is an incredible deal for the money. Like I say, if you wanted to actually build a PC to do what the Series S can do, you'd be spending a lot more than 250 quid. Will they play Xbox One discs on X? Yes. The Series X, the way to think of the Xbox consoles is they're all just a family of consoles. So if you can play it on your Xbox One X or your Xbox Series One S, you can play it on the Xbox Series S and Series X. It will play any Xbox One or Xbox One X game, absolutely. And it will play an enormous selection of Xbox 360 games, massive selection, and a reasonable selection of small selection of original Xbox games. Xbox actually has the best backwards compatibility of all the consoles, by far. But as it is at the minute, there's no massive reason to go out rush out. I always like to buy the new console. I'm always there buying it on launch day, but because you can't get an Xbox Series X right now, you think I'd be pulling my hair out. But there's nothing that there's nothing specifically out for the Series X. that particularly interests me. Okay, we'll go in there then, shall we? That particularly makes me want to. There's not that many Series X exclusive games just yet because it's still new. And I'm still playing Skyrim and Fallout, so I can play that on this. So it's not like there's a massive compelling reason right now to get the new consoles. Save for 1 or 2 games, but none of them particularly interest me specifically. But there will be. There'll be games that come out that will be much better on Series X, and when that happens, I'll be like, I need to get a Series X now. But I really am interested to see how Fallout 4 and Skyrim run on the Series X when I eventually get one. Like playing at 60 FPS would be nice, a bit smoother, and just a bit stabler, because with increased memory bandwidth and everything else, it'd be rather funky. Anyway, enough about video game consoles. Anybody that doesn't play games will find that whole conversation very boring. Although, to be fair, they are watching a video game stream. That didn't end well, did it? Also, I'm not actually paying attention to anything I'm doing. I'm just wandering around and not actually paying attention here. Let's see what's in this kitchen. Backwards compatibility, says Angus. Look at the compatibility. I'll take some 200-year-old mouldy food. Not that mouldy. Oh, hello. Yes. Not that I actually use energy weapons ever. Yes, I will get a Series X, but I'm not feeling the desperate need because there's no must-have exclusive next-gen title.
Destruction of fellowship verified.
Got it. Now that was lucky. That was lucky, that was. Happened this rate, lad. They could have had me then. They could have had me from behind without me knowing it. Oh, and it would have been ended badly. But I see all things. I have the all-seeing eye, which has a northern accent. I don't know why. Yes, I will get a Series X eventually. But like I say, with no must-have next-gen only games that are really wetting my whistle right now, I don't feel the need. I feel a little bit of FOMO, fear of missing out, because I haven't got the new shiny. But at the end of the day, I'd only be playing this and Skyrim anyway, so I can wait. Nope. Nope. No. Bit. Nope. Bit more. No, not enough. A bit further, about there, maybe. About there. Yeah. Come on now. There we go. Thanks for the wishes, says Sarah Jane. Sorry, to Wendy. Wendy says, packing for hospital, Sarah Jane. I wish you the best and hope everything goes okay. Sarah Jane, because she's in the middle of packing. Oh yeah, take care, Sarah. Hope it does go okay for you. Everybody's doing hospital things at the minute. Are you going to be out of commission for a while, or are you going to be back with us soon? Do let us know. You don't have to go into details if you don't wish to, of course. But big hugs. I agree, Fox. I'm not rushing to get the PlayStation 5, says Panzer. Nah, there's nothing. There's nothing that demands a next-gen console just yet. There will be, and of course, when Starfield comes out, or Elder Scrolls 6 and stuff. Obviously, they're going to be. I suspect they're going to be. Well, I hope they're going to make them specifically for the next-gen console or current-gen consoles. But we shall see. But it is weird for me to not be rushing out to get the latest shiny. Part of me's like, can't quite cope with it. And part of me's like, nah, don't worry about it. You'll get one. Where did the other one go? I shot 2 of them. What's there? Why'd it go all the way over there? That's not how falling over works. Right, so didn't do this one, did we? This way, see what's down here. Separate doors, my eye. I don't know. Open both at once. Check your corners. Impact, thank you very much. Most kind. Yes, now, oh, Radaway, yes, thank you. I've got, how many have I got? I've got 142 stim packs and 73 Radaway. So I'm doing alright, but I'm still at the point where I think I can still keep making food to use for health restoratives. Purely because I don't want to use up all my stim packs very quickly, but also it's XP. If I'm cooking, it's XP. I'll be out for about a month, or I might tune in using mobile thingy contraption, which is just witchcraft, says Sarah Jane. Yes, mobile shenanigans, it's always witchcraft. Well, good luck and hospital hugs and all that. Good luck and hugs for everything. Hope everything goes okay. If you can't join us, you will be missed. See? I do read your comments. And we'll see you back soon enough. Oh, it's giving me a choice now, isn't it? Is that going to be a dead end? I think I need to go that way. I hate when you get a split choice like this. Now, unfortunately, this game doesn't really work like Skyrim, where I can go into third-person mode and walk around, because it doesn't really look as good. I don't know why, just when I'm in Skyrim, I can walk around third-person mode, but when I try to aim, I've got the reticle turned off, so I can't aim. So I can't really do third-person beauty shot mode in this game. Yeah, it was a dead end. There we go. Coca-Cola Quantum! Thank you very much. Three! Crap sticks.
What's that?
Look for it.
Get out of the way, me shotgun, Nick. I forgot all the buttons. Crap. There we go. That didn't go well at all. That was a crapshoot, wasn't it? I've run out of foods now. Give patrons. How many of them things have I got? 18 noodle cups. Let's move noodle cups. Oh, that made me jump, that did. If I can remember how to do this. No, I didn't want to do that. Right, there we go. So I used to play in Skyrim, I got all the buttons wrong. That's 2 synths. I know what's coming. I vaguely remember what's coming. This is not going to end well. Especially not being able to run. Afternoon, the bloody auto-tune video scared the living bejesus out of me, says Mayhem. That wasn't auto-tune, that was Uncle Weevy. Uncle Weevy's auto-tune is singing. I've still only got PS3, but the boy has taken it over. Yeah. Yes. Can't you just sell the child or something? It took me 3 years to upgrade to a PS4, says Panzer Koenig. Yeah.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Yeah, pretty much. I never miss me, so you lot won't. Yes, we will. You know how it works. This is where Colin would pass you the wet flannel and say wibble. Burpularity. Oh yes. That's something? No. It may not seem it, but for like me and Colin and Dad and all of us who do the streamage and have, you know, little communities that follow us. Is anybody else? By the way, is the audio going clicky for you guys, or is it just me? It might just be me, I think. Could be the headphones. Yeah, to all of us who do this YouTube, and we have little communities of people in chat and stuff that watch our things and join in the chat. We love all of you. You're all important. Especially those in the little chat community, because chat's where it's all about. The reason we do all these streams, and we've done more over the last year, is because of, you know, lockdown and because so many people are stuck
It's
at home.
not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
I assume you guys aren't hearing a lot of clicking in the audio. Could be my headphones. Mayhem says, sorry, it sounded like a speak and spell. You mean the wet mitten of goodness, says Mayhem, not the wet flannel. Yes, that's the one. Yes, no, Uncle Weevy is it's an artist called Steve Tiffany, about 20 years ago, created Uncle Weevy. And basically, it's a simple basic program with 350 words that he's recorded. And it's a very, very simple basic program, AI algorithm, to construct those into like sentences and phrases, but using only real basic, literally basic, as in the software basic, real simple basic programming, and it just randomly generates them. Don't know what any of that is, but it looks expensive. Yeah. Do I have the password? Appears I do. Don't quite know where I got it from. Get out of the way, Nick. It's supposed to be hanging away from me, not up in my face. Right. Many things we can have. Stim packs, yes. It's the usual loot before you get to the boss. I know what's happening here. I see what's happening. Yeah, so I mean, I can't really speak for everybody else, but I'm fairly certain I can speak with some confidence for, you know, Colin and Chris and Ted and everybody else, that we do love our communities. You know, the nutters that want to follow us because they think our stuff is interesting. I don't know how. We say nutters in a loving way. You're all crazy nutters, like we're all crazy nutters. Who's the biggest fool? The fool or the fool who follows? Yes. We love all of you. Oh. Bit less further. Oh, bit more further. There we go. Did you pick up the bobblehead in the kitchen, says Sarah Jane. I certainly did, Stanley. The, oh yeah, big fat, oh, look at that. Fat man, you say? Oh, yes. Yes. Don't mind, with a mini nuke installed. I'll have that, thank you. I've already got one, so it doesn't really do me any favours. Sounds like there's something behind the door. No? Okay. That's cool. Now, what I need to do here is I need to craft myself a weapon. And this is purely because I've been playing my own playthrough as well, and I've got a different weapon set up, and it's just kind of cool and fun. So it's a little bit, and I'm cheating insofar as I'm about to put a weapon bench here when there isn't one actually in the game, but it's just so I can do this now and have it. It's not going to give me any better defenses or anything like that. It's not going to improve my stats. I just want a specific weapon, that's all. Workshop manipulation, sport workbench, weapon workbench, there we go. Seeing as it's very kindly given me a 10mm pistol, let's do difference. Right, so we're going to change some things around. Oh, we can't do any of it. We haven't got all the things. Arse. What am I missing? I'm missing some of the things I need to make those. Okay, we're not going to do that right now. Okay. I was going to make myself a little sort of 10mm, maxed out 10mm pistol. Just purely for killing like rad roaches and stuff, little tiny creatures. Just because it's kind of fun to have a pistol. But I haven't got all the components I need to do that, so yes. Oh, Angus Allert puts a super chat through. Angus, $20 with hugs. Angus, thank you very, very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you massively. That's really helping me out. You're a star. Thank you, thank you. There you go. Bing. Angus Allert super chatted $20. 3 hugs. Thank you very much, Angus. That's very, very kind of you. I really, really appreciate that. You're a lovely fella. It's a lovely, lovely thing to do. It is. This is lovely. What's on this terminal? It's going to be a safe. Attack it. One of those. Sarah Jane says, sorry, I'm rushing about. No need to apologise. That. Awesome, Angus, says Candygram. Panzer says, in my playthrough I've got an AK-47 that's called Pinky and Parky. It's pink and comes from a well-dead pack member. Excellent. Need to get rid of... Not a lot of help for the Klingon here. Come on, throw me a bone here. I've just remembered, on my own playthrough of this game, I get quite generous. It's quite generous with the password hacks. On this playthrough I'm doing for you guys, for some reason I remember it being really stingy with the hacks. Yeah, I'm just remembering that now. I'm not getting many lucky breaks with them. I remember that now. So carry. Nope. Likeness 1. So let's have a look. C-A-R-R-Y, it could be jolly. C-A-R-Y. A-R could be nails. Could be nails or jolly. C-A-R could be through. Could be masks. It could be any of them. None. Okay, so it's going to be C-A-R, so C-H-R-E-W, could be jolly. Could still be either of these. T-H-R-E-W, C-A-R-R-Y. There we go. Yes. Oh, it's just turret control. And I've already deactivated. God damn it. I get some XP for it, but still. Sponge. Mayhem says, no doubt she's absorbed in high-level closed-door doings concerning a matter of the utmost urgency and import. Either that, or she's taking a little potty break. Pass. Angus says, I won about £1,000 on the footy the other week. Can't spend it all on brushes. Oh, thank you very much. Is that No Rules League? No Rules League. Australian No Rules Football. Or fighting, as we like to call it. Angus, spend it on yourself, mate. I do appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you. Squeaky floorboard, sudden death. But make sure you treat yourself. Squeaky floorboards, I've got permanently more difficulty to detect while sneaking. Excellent. Which I have just filled in my... if you're in the UK and you're self-employed, you know about the SEISS, self-employed something scheme. Anybody watching who is self-employed, by the way, today is the day you can claim your final... I think it's the final one now. 3 months of cash monies. A bit more this time for some reason. If you've been claiming the SACE payments as a self-employed person, you can claim it from today. Go to the HMRC website, hmrc.gov.uk, or just do a Google search for HMRC SEISS. It'll take you there. Make your claim, because it's money you can't afford not to have if you're self-employed. Assuming that you've suffered some losses throughout the lockdowns and stuff. If you haven't, then you can't claim it. Obviously, you shouldn't claim it. Oh, there's something down there. Meh. Meh. There we go. This should go to... somewhere. Where we need to go, so I'm going to go back to this door. Rugby League, yeah, buying Broken Toad and Windsor... sorry. I don't... Oh, National Rugby League, I've got you. For some reason I thought no rules, but then I assumed that L meant football, which is a stupid thing to assume because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Well, I can't help it. I can't help being special. You know what I'm like. Rugby League. Buying Broken Toad and Windsor 7 series brushes and your water airbrushes. Cool, you can buy all the good things now. And then you can buy all the Warhammers in the world. Or food. One of the two. Either or. Go on, I'll let you in. Oops. Bucket. No losses, it's a free comp, says Angus. Cool. Sam, the path of violence can never lead to harmony. Sam, the path of violence can never lead to harmony. Max, now you're just being ridiculous, Sam. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard, Sam. Mind if I drive, Sam? Not if you don't mind me clawing at the dash and screaming like a cheerleader. God, I love Sam and Max so much. If you don't know who Sam and Max are, just look it up later. Sam and Max. One of the best click and point games ever, but based on one of the best comic book character cartoon book. You just look up, just do it.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
Let's talk. Note how he said my synths. As in, there's going to be a load of synths in here, aren't there? We're going to die. It's all going to be horrible. Let's take all the stims in the world and get ready for violence. Get ready for violence and other stringed instruments. Yes. Damaged camera. Ooh. Must be careful not to turn radios on, because I'll get my monetization ripped off out of my cold dead hands. Now, before we go anywhere, quick save. I want to just see. Weapons am I rocking? Have I got anything better than I've already got? 98, 78. An enormous... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I've done it again. I don't even know what that was. I've got my scope dog, but I've got to scope it every time. And it's got massive damage, but I don't want to have to scope it every time. I've got anything that kicks ass off my minion, Fat Man, which is probably not the best. Marksman's bolt action rifle 71. What have I got? No, my Garand is better than that. Oh well. Stick with the Garand. I will just reload that just to make sure. I'm a Max, true, timeless classic, says Candygram. Absolutely. Bad Day on the Moon. Oh, classic.
And there he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
But, as you can see, the Fat Man will definitely get the job done, says Panzer. And now I've got a John and Vangelis song in my head. We must talk. But first I must take all the items in this room. Because this is how these things work. We'll do that in a minute. I'm not. I will save it so I'd have to do all the slow stuff again.
Let's, talk.
Now I do have a mod that stops my dude talking, so I'm doing all the dialogue for him. Let's have a look. What options have we got? Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Pal, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. Bit older than you expected, am I right? But he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
Then you're going to take me to him right now.
Take you to him. Like I could, even if I wanted to. Don't you get it?
Chris is in, Gross
Your
Models.
son,
Gross Hugs.
he's in a place nobody can reach. Sean's safe. At home. In the Institute.
So where is it? Where is I'll read that again. So where is it, huh? This institute. I can't do a Khajiit voice shouting angry. I can't do it. Where is it? This institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you. You open the closet. It's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside. Not until it jumps out at you. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
Let's do the in 100 years when I finally die. I only hope I go to hell so I can kill you all over again, you piece of shit.
Got him.
That was easy. Okay, not doing too badly. Although Nick's already down. That was
Bastard won't be hurting anyone else.
better than I thought.
We should take a look around, get all the intel this place can hide.
I'll heal you by stabbing you in the entire head with a stim pack. Here, stab, not death. Well, that was easier than I thought. I kind of should have gone for some different options, really, because that wasn't the best dialogue. Kellogg's pistol. Ooh. 48, you say? Ooh, that might be nice. I might have to do something with that. I think what we need to do right now, of course, is... before we do anything in here... Oh no, let's clear this room out, and then we'll do some things. Let me... I've got an itch under my earphone, which is never good, and it's making me press all the wrong buttons. Right, let's... Kellogg's pistol. I've got 64 rounds for that, but we'll have some fun with it. Never used a revolver in this game before. Probably terrible. It's too much of a waste to use it on rad roaches, do you think? Then what we can do is we can have... Well, that's my Garand. Although, having said that, it's not actually... I need to try and mod it because I need all the weapons to be silenced. Purely because... the reason I need all the weapons to be silenced is because the audio balancing on this game is weird, that when I get it at the right volume, the audio is normal. Well, that's not so bad. Yeah, it's not so bad. I don't like it. I'd much rather have a pistol. Let us find some things. I mean, a 10mm pistol. May have less damage, but to see what we can do. Yes, I probably should have chosen some other dialogue options there, but I've played it a few times. I thought I'd go for some different ones that I've not experienced before. Turns out they weren't that interesting. Never mind. I do remember though that fight being a lot harder. Like the first time I ever played this, I got my ass right royally handed to me, so I was a little bit nervous, which is why when we last streamed here, I stopped just before we got to this point. Oh well. So what have we found out? That Kellogg works for the Institute. And that I ain't getting anywhere near the Institute apparently anytime soon. We've got all this ear examiner. I don't want that anywhere near my ears. How big is the ear examiner? What? Let's have a look at that. Eventually. Would you want that stuck in your ear, given how big it was on that bench there? Wow. I wouldn't want that anywhere near my head orifices. What's chat doing? Yeah, lots of hugs to Chris at Gross Models. Welcome, Chris. Welcome, welcome. You had a decent day. Shouldn't you be at work, or are you taking a quick break? Max pulls an enormous wrench out of his pouch. Max, I didn't know you were a marsupial. Max, me neither. Whatever that is. Yeah, because he always asks, like, Max always pulls out this massive, massive revolver. And Sam's always like, where do you even keep that? And he's like, mind your own damn business. Hipfall Hall of Tape. Okay, well, I think we've already got that. I'll have a look at the computer in a moment. It's the X-Wing engine builder, says Mayhem. It certainly is, Stanley. I never trust gratings on walls. I don't mean I don't trust them. I mean, there's always... It's like waterfalls in video games. You should always look behind them. And you should always check gratings on walls. Well, I think that's everything in this room. That's a bit bare of slim pickings, really. I don't mean the actor. Save. I thought Kellogg was a bit corny and definitely flaky. Kellogg is a bit of a douche, says Angus. My first playthrough, I shot that guy on sight, says Sarah Jane. Yes. I like to just max out all the story, though, because I like to... Obviously, the first time I played it, I wanted to know what the story was. It's not a bad story in this game. It's not the best. It's not bad. But I know there's some of you guys out there watching this who haven't played this game and probably never will play this game. but they might want to know what the story is. Ooh, compensated powerful. See, I like this revolver and all, but I do like the 10mm pistols instead, just for shooting like rad roaches and shiz. 10mm, that's 18 damage, 14 damage, 22 damage. I think I prefer having that. It sounds silly because the revolver's got more oomph. But I just like... Oh, hello, that's fast. That's... Wow, I didn't want it to fire hundreds of bullets at once. We can work on that. It's good for... good. I've got like 800 rounds. It's good for rad roaches and little tiny creatures of no consequence. This. You know, rather than using my expensive Garand 308 rounds. I think they're on 308 rounds, or is it on 50 cals? I can't remember. What am I using? 308s for the Garand and 50 cal for the Mauser. Scope dog's on 50 cals as well. There you go. Right, where's that terminals? Where's me terminus? There. Right, what I will do first, just while we can. Yes, I hope everyone is well. What news do I have? What news has been happening this week? Well, it's not what I wanted. As I said earlier on, today's X-Wing episode was the last of the big glut of 15. I do have another pack of 5, but I'm going to leave them for a few weeks. The first issues of the Dodge Charger are on their way to me. Yes! So hopefully in the next few days I should have a couple of episodes of the Dodge Charger for you, the first 2 episodes. Can't wait, I'm looking forward to that. I am working right now on the bench is the Lehman Russ. I am finally getting round to finishing the last episode, or maybe the second to last episode of Tabletop Trauma Centre Lehman Russ. When that is done, I might see if I can do a bit of deathcore tankage. We'll see, we'll see. Can't make any promises just yet. Right, can I do anything with a 10mm pistol now? Picked up more stuff. Can't make any of those. But I can make 14, 22, 18, 19, 17. Yeah, they're not brilliant. But it's better than nothing. And it's good for rad roaches and little crap that I can kill quickly. Long barrel. Better range. And the grip, we'll take a comfort grip. I'll take what I can make. Standard mag. I prefer bigger, but I can't make one yet. Glow sights, reflex sight. We'll take circle reflex sight, I think. We'll have a cylinder. Oh, I can't do a suppressor. It's because I haven't got rank 2 of gun nut. Flange taculon. Okay, well we're not going to use that often. We'll do for now. We shall call it. We shall call it. What are we going to call it? I don't know yet. Tactical, wasn't it? Tactical. 8mm out. It wasn't that one. It was not that one. Actually, having said that, here's me working on this. Some of these might actually have bigger things on them already. Standard magazine, reflex sight circle. That's one I've just done. Let's rename that. I'm renaming everything. I renamed the weapons with 1 at the start, just so they all appear at the top of the list. Call it pop gun. just because I use it on little tiny critters and it makes them pop. Yeah, now let's have a look at this one. What's this got? This has got standard mag. Because you never know, I might find something that's got a bigger mag on it just by default. And I can use that. Not that I need it. This has got 27... Oh, hello. And it's silenced. Ooh. Ooh. Large magazine. Oh, hello. Why have I not used this before? Ow, you see. This is exactly what I was looking for. I can change it to a circle sight. It's got a calibrated powerful one, which I can't make myself. A long light barrel, which I can't make myself. Large magazine, which I can't make myself. Oh, I say. I think we shall have this one instead. We should call this one. We'll call it Popgun with a capital P. We'll call it Popularity. There we go. Popularity! Why do we call it Popularity? Because it makes the critters pop. This one we can scrap. So now what we need to do. Yes! Didn't do any cheating there apart from to have the workbench in front of me. Didn't do any cheating there at all. I'm dead proud. What I need to do now is turn the headlight off. Weapons. That can go there. Cool. Cool. This is for killing tiny creatures. There we go. Happiness now. Right, let's go and do this. Oh no, no, silencer, says Sarah Jane. Oh, call it, oh no, no silencer. Oh, hello, matron. Like when you find out your counsellor is on LSD. Bit of a douche, says Kellogg. Roast Model says Excite. Panzer says Dirty Barry. I see what you mean about the names there. You're all giving me names for the gun, aren't you? I didn't even notice. Next time we do it and rename a weapon. In fact, no. Here we go. Right, before we do that, let's have a bit in chat, okay? What shall I rename that gun, that pistol? I call it Popularity. It's for shooting little critters, and it's only 27 damage. It's never going to get much more damage than that. It's only for like little things like dogs and rad roaches, just so I'm not using up my other ammo. So what shall I call that gun? It's a 10mm pistol with a silencer. I wanted to. I quite fancy taking the silencer off actually, but it's not that loud. But then I don't know if you can get the silencer back on again. I can't make one yet. So yeah, in chat, come up with the name for that gun. I'll rename it again. When I've done this bit, I'll come up with some names in the next 5 or 10 minutes, or in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Right, view access logs. Access log, access local, login Kellogg. Notes, the boy, Sean, successfully delivered back to the Institute. Payment received. New orders to track down Renegade. Gathered reinforcements, cleared out and secured Fort Hagen. We move out soon. Okay, that's a bit rubbish. Security door control. Open the doors. Sadly, I can't load her. Oh, I can load her, hold tight. What did I pick up? Just give you guys a few minutes to give me your ideas for gun names. What else have I got? The Protectron Override program. Play some Zeta Invade. Give you a minute. Just while you're doing your name thing, I'll have a quick game of this. Pew pew. Oh, it's got permanent fire. You can keep your finger on the button. That's good. I didn't realise that. I see it. I see it. Yes! Yes! Ah! I'm shooting my own property there, aren't I? Probably a bad thing. This is 21st century gaming goodness. This is what you come for. I'll finish one round. Hello. No, no. Oh, it's a cow! It's a cow! I wonder what that was. I'm like, what's that noise? Ah! Oh, flange. I'll shoot my own properties then, they can't shoot them then. Yes! Oh, bum tubes. Oh, bum tubes. That was just rubbish. Right, shoot a dog, call it Splat. Deet the dog. Deet the dog. Aye, it's a wee, little wee dog. Gun name David, says Chris. Panzer says yes. The Deed the Duke. Boom Tube, says Bobbins. Don't shoot the middle, the edges, man. I've not played it since 1970.
Oh, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
You don't know anything, Nick?
Look at me. I'm trash. They threw me in the junk pile ages ago. Just another discarded prototype. Didn't exactly leave me the house keys. We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City.
Gross.
I say we head her way. Talk this through.
How could Piper help us?
Trust me, that dame knows a lot more than she lets on. And she lets on a lot. If I know her, she's done her homework. And we need to talk this through with someone.
It's over. I've lost him.
Look, I know it feels like a shot in the heart, but this case isn't closed. Not while I'm on it. Go on. What do you need?
Your thoughts?
Goodness. Do I really look as bad as these models? Got it.
Okay, so we now have that bit there. Discuss your findings with Piper. So we have to go back to Diamond City, but I don't think we'll do that just yet, because we're not gonna try and rush through the main quest. We're going to do many other things. Let's see what quests we've got. Clear the feral ghouls, clear the training yard, talk to Sturges, check Belcher's cave, listen to military frequency of air, road to freedom, follow the trail, step, or Vega assembly plant, you say? That could be interesting to do. Investigate the National Guard training yard. National Guard training yard. It's a song, it all rhymes. Grasshopper. Anyway. Let's conclude the business here. Yes, so come on folks, before we leave where my gun thing is, any more names for this pistol? I'll keep it with me, I'll just keep upgrading it as I get more skills and do more things, but what are we going to name it? Boom Tube. So basically we've got Pop Goes the Rad Roach, Dirty Barry, Deed the Dug. Hey, there you can go on Deed the Dug. David and Boom Tube. I'm quite liking Deed the Dug to start with for the now. For the now? That's not even English, folks. As I'm typing it in though, if you've got any other ideas, put them in. I know there's a delay between me doing stuff and you seeing it. That's wrong. Idiot, you spelt it wrong. Did, not died. Ugh. I typed badly on Xbox. You've got a while. I've done it again, haven't I? You've got a while to come up with some more names. I shall improve on the name slightly. If it's Scottish, if we're going to do proper Scottish, you need a wee dug, not just a dug, but a wee dug. Hey, right. Oh, I wanted D, didn't I? Did the wee dug. Chubbs the gun, says Bobbins. Chubbs the gun. Oh, I like Chubbs the gun. K32A explosive space modulator. That sounds familiar, but I can't think where I've heard that. Is that a Sam and Max thing? Okay, well, I'm going to keep Deed the Wee Dug for now. But we shall occasionally look for names for weapons. I shall happily rename weapons as we go. If you can think of any other names for other weapons, I do have, of course. We have my pistol there. There's Deed the Wee Dug. I have my M1 Garand, my Band of Brothers Special. I have my Mauser / Kar 98 bolt action rifle. I have some weird Russian Mosin thing, but it's a sniper rifle. I have the only default 2 weapons I've got that are default to the game. I've got a shotgun, assault shotgun, and of course I've got a Fat Man. Oh yes, oh yes. Not going to fire that. If you can come up with any other names for stuff in the weapons, do let me know. Technically, it would be a wee brune dog. Oh, you know. Hello and welcome to Halfway to Paradise. Tonight's programme we have Snooker and the Brune Dune Boys. It's a wee brune dog. Wee brune dog. That was not Duke. I'm channeling my father, but he's violently oscillating in his his urn right now. Every time I try and do a Scots accent, because he's from Glasgow, so. I did the wee brune dog. There you go, like great, fabulous. There you go. M1 Garand for all like that. Garand. I don't know. I was about to do it in a Scottish accent. Grandfather. Now there is some debate actually how it's supposed to be pronounced, if it's Garand or Gerand. Apparently it's supposed to be Gerand. But Garand sounds good. Yep, grandfather. Thank you, Mayhem. So we've still got the sniper rifle, we've got the bolt action Mauser, shotgun, and the Fat Man, of course. But I don't think you can really change Fat Man from Fat Man because it's just a great name. Oh look, there's a weapons workbench. There's the other one I built a while ago. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Fat Man, wide load. I like that. I don't think I actually. Oh yes, I did. I never actually renamed it, did I? No, I'm going to write. You've put it. I see exactly how you've put it. So, W I. I'm going to assume there's a reason that you did weird capitalizations. That didn't work, did it? W I D E load. I don't know why you capitalized it this way, but I can't help thinking you're taking me down a regrettable barrel here. The Ching gun. Ching! Is that the Fat Man? Oh yeah. Shotgun pest control. Not feeling pest control. That's what my little pistol's for. Try harder on the shotgun. I can still take new names for the. I did it again. I didn't actually number it, did I? I've got to go all the way down here. The Ching gun. Actually, do I prefer the Ching gun to wide load? I actually quite like the Ching gun. I actually quite like Ching gun. You know, I quite like that. Oops. Now you may not know this, bit of Bethesda lore here, trivia. But you know that when you fire the Fat Man, and you get the little bell at the end, ding, which is why Sarah Jane's calling it the Ching gun, because it goes ding when you fire it when it's ready to be reloaded. That is actually a microwave at Bethesda. It's the bell on the microwave at Bethesda in the staff room. Just an interesting little fact. Bobbins 9000 says shotgun Sharon. Robert Powell says, hey Robert, says shotgun heavy-handed. Paul Di Tommaso is in. Hey Paul. Persuader or Thing or Groovy or The King, says Mayhem. I quite like Shotgun Sharon, actually. Let's go for Shotgun Sharon. I don't think I renamed that either, did I? I don't know which weapon it is. Let's find it. Oh, Ian, Balged Heat. There you go. Let's rename that from whatever nonsense that is. Or was it Shotgun Sharon? Shotgun Sharon. I like that one. I think it's always fun when you have like lots of different things. Like whenever you have a selection of things with like funny names, it's always good to have like, you know, silly over the top names for things, but then just make one of them just like Kevin. Like if you come up with a load of like Destiny style names for guns, but just call one of them Kevin. Right, so there we go. I like that one, says Robert Powell to Mayhem. Subtle. Oh, it's got a silencer on it. It is a bit subtle for a shotgun. But if you come up with good weapon names as we go along, we'll make it a little mini game for viewers. You can change them and we'll change them around as we go along. Now there's no quick way out of here, as I've got to go all the way out slowly, haven't I think. Oh no, that's not going to work. Wait, how do we get out? Got to go up. Sniper rifle, the Hatch Remover 5000. That's a good one. Go on, I'll redo that one while I'm here at the workbench. Right. Remover. Had to remove 5,000. Unfortunately, there's no way to rename outfits, which is a shame. You do realise, like a week from now, I'll be looking at my weapons and be like, what the hell? I don't even... Oh. Well, I've forgotten everything. In the 1950s, the US military developed the atomic hand grenade, small enough to be thrown 30 yards, but left a crater 50 yards across, says Panzer. Yes. It should be called the Jane gun. Should be one called the Jane gun. There was actually also, believe it or not, the Fat Man is actually based on a weapon that was designed but never really put into use. Effectively, it was a man-portable nuclear launcher. That's weird. It says lock a door. That's never how that works. It just tells you what's inside. Never seen that before. Normally do that. Yes, they developed a man-portable nuclear launcher of some sort. They developed a small one called a Davy Crockett, which I think it was called, which was like a small. You could stick it on a trailer in the back of it, attached to the back of your Jeep, and that launched small nuclear bombs. But I think there was a man-portable as one as well.
Going up.
Yeah, small enough to be thrown 30 yards, but left a crater 50 yards across, so Mayhem says. Bit of a false lob there, Panzer. Yeah, you can't throw it further than the crater, you're going to die. Pros to using this weapon, it will kill the enemy. I mean, cons to using this weapon, you will die, no matter how well you can throw. Yeah, it's not exactly ideal, is it? The Mauser, the Karen.
Access.
Sniper rifle named Hello Boys. Hello Boys. Welcome to the outside world. Use my terminal. Because it's small, nippy, and a right pain in the arse. What, the Mauser, the Karen? Oh, burpage. Turret control? What? Deactivate. Yeah, just deactivate turrets. That'd be good. Thanks. We're all fine now, Pip. Thanks. How are you? Boring conversation, anyway. Control. Wait, how many doors? What? That's weird. I believe there was an atomic cannon as well. Ski sword, Katachan's best friend. Whoa!
People of the Commonwealth,
That's impressive.
do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Bangs the microphone like a chud. I've never actually seen that before. Not that I
Deep
remember.
into that darkness, peering. Long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
That's actually quite impressive. Ominous, slow-moving thing. I know it's the Pridwen. I don't remember seeing it actually moving before now. Yes, says the dead deli. I have to read that a few times. That's quite a nice introduction. I like that. Where it just appears. Could do it being louder. I wonder how long they actually animate it for because it's going really, really slowly. Oh, and it moves. There we go. And sudden spurted animation. And rendering all the lights failing. I've never noticed that before. Ah, cool. I guess that means the Brotherhood of Steel are here. Hello, Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, hello. Oh, no, I thought it disappeared then. Right, where exactly is it? It's here. It needs to go all the way. We've got to animate it going all the way over here somewhere, wherever the airport is. Is it really going to animate it? If I stood there and watched it, would it really spend all day just pootling along to the airport? Or it would pop out of existence like it so often does? Or is that the airport there? It's turning! It's turning slightly. Slight turn to it. Tempted to shoot it, see what happens, but I bet nothing happens. Yeah. Demon Russ is looking great, by the way. Fox says, Robert. Thank you very much, Robert. That's very kind of you. Nobody gets it but you, so. Oh, the dead deli. The dead deli? The deli. I know many names. Kashit can pronounce many things. I'm stuck in a roof. How do I get down off this roof? Like this. Yeah. Clunk. Right, so that's that bit of the storyline done. We shall not continue on now with that little bit of the storyline. We'll carry on with it some other time. What we need to do for now is... what did I say we're going to do? We've got to go and do the Corvega assembly plant. Slowly wend our way, which hopefully is a long way away, because it takes a while to get there. Hopefully. It's... Oh, it's only there. No, I was hoping we could take our time to get there and slowly wend our... Where are we? Actually, where am I? I've lost myself on here. Yeah. Oh, I thought, hey, oh, well, there we are. Oh, it's not that far away. Might check out some other places on the way. Right, come on then, Nick. Let's just get the living crap out of here. Now, is it a bit too dark? Do I need to change the time of day? What time is it? 7:45 PM. I think it's going to be easier for you guys to watch if it is in the morning or in the daytime at some point, not in the night. I love playing at night, but I don't know if you guys want to sit and watch that. So let's change the time of day. Blimp says says Mayhem, and then he says something else which I'm not going to read because he'll be banned. Mayhem says hello to the Dead Deli. Welcome to the Dead Deli, by the way. What we're doing? Yes, change time of day is time. Let's do time. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Time is 7 PM. Let's put it to 6 AM. 7 AM. We'll put the weather to dark skies. Just gives us a slightly more pleasing look if you use the dark skies mod setting. Right, so we need to go that way to Corvega. But I don't want to miss out on... I want to have adventures. I don't want to just go straight there. Let's see what else. There's a red rocket around. Let's go and see what's in this red rocket first. Boom. I heard a boom. I've also lost Nick. He's trying to get out and down the building somehow now. How many rounds have I got? 163. Okay. Wait, what mod is that? Says the Dead Deli. Which mod? That is the mod called Cheat Terminal. I'm playing on Xbox One X, so I've got lots of mods,
Change
but
a shift for all the killers of the Commonwealth.
not every mod in the world. It's called the Cheat Terminal. It kind of lets you change everything. Anyways, I've got to go to school. See you later, says Dead Ellie. Thanks for coming in, my friend. You missed my Star Wars response to your "We're all fine up here now. How are you?" says Mayhem. Who is this? What's your access number? Oh, I get you. Who is this? What's your access number? I don't know if I've been in here or not. I think I might have been. I think we did, because I'm not seeing... Out of the way, Nicholas. I'm not seeing anything that I've left behind, so I think we've been in here. Oh no. Pool ball. Meh. I think what we should do... is... go to Head back to Sanctuary, which is nearest actually. Diamond City nearer. Head back to Diamond City first. Sell some stuff. No, because I need to put stuff in the workbench, don't I, as well? I don't know. Let's head back to Sanctuary first. Just to sell some stuff. In a slightly cheaty way, I admit. And then we'll go and do the Corvega plant. Let's take that one off. My only marker is... Actually, I can keep that one, can't I? We'll just quickly make our way to thingy first. I'll come back if I can, says the Dead Deli. Yeah, we'll be here till for another hour and a quarter. I might not be here when you get back. Well, thanks for coming in anyway. Oh dear, Nick has set off a booby trap. Has he? I had not noticed. Dum-ba-dum-dum. I can hear beaches howling. Like lonesome Wookiees on a Friday night. Right. Run out of things to talk about now. I have suddenly realised that I've got the first 2 issues of the Dodge Charger build turning up in the next few days, and I haven't even sorted out like a template for the episode yet, like a title sequence or anything. I should probably do that. It might be a prudent idea. The only thing with my current armour. It will do that. Oh, can I... Wait, I can rename it? Ooh, I didn't realise that. 1. Right, okay, we can rename our clothes. I'm going to call my Field Scribe's armour. Geography. Field trip. That's just a nonsense name. Better one. Oops. Why am I choosing long words? Really bad idea. Hey, if you when you watch me play Skyrim and I do shopping all the time, at least this way it's not just shopping I'm doing all the time. I hadn't finished. I hadn't finished. I say that because I went on a geology field trip at school and the geology teacher wore an outfit very similar to this Field Scribe's armour. I didn't realise I had hazmat suit, so that's good. We'll just leave that as it is. That. Oops. Eager face. Yes. I didn't realise I could rename my armour. And I should call this one.
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
Manly helmet. There we go. Matron. Didn't realise I could do that, but I know I can do that now. I realised the really slow portion of the stream, but I wasn't sure if it was by choice. Absolutely, it's a mod that I can control the player speed. and I've got him set to 25%. I can also set him to like 500% actual walking speed if I wanted to. I've also got my companions, I think,
I'll see what I can do.
set to 75% to make them more like me, but I'll just double check that actually thinking about it. Companion manipulation, speed manipulation. Yeah, so I've got companions set to 75%. 75% speed for companions is about the same as a quarter speed for the player. And it just, if you've not seen one of these before, it may seem weird that I'm walking around at this speed everywhere. Suddenly seem faster, it's not right. But hang on, let me do this. I can't do many things at the same time. There we go. It may seem weird that I'm playing it this way, but the one thing I've found is that it changes the game completely. And I've said this before, if you've seen this before, and I've said it many times. First and foremost, obviously it takes you longer to do anything. It takes you longer to walk around. And it makes combat more challenging because you can't just run and gun. Sometimes you have to rely on VATs, but if you're not relying on VATs, which is a bit boring, then you have to rely on things like stealth and trying to take out people from a distance before you get there. So, like, being able to sneak up and take out a little village full of people is one thing. Suddenly finding yourself in a room with 5 bad guys all running around and you're like, I can't run anywhere. It makes it more challenging. But also, you just kind of see more of the world. I've got the time set to realistic, so 1 minute in the game is 1 minute in real life. And just walking around at a more realistic speed, I see more, and it's amazing how many. You can tell I've been here because I've shut the traffic lights down. It's amazing how much I've actually experienced and seen that I'd never noticed before, purely because I'm moving around much slower. I'm drinking the world in. But yeah, it is quite cool. It does change the game drastically in some ways. You can tell I've been here before. Yeah. And I'm trying to keep fast travelling to a minimum, so if I want to go back to Sanctuary to sell some stuff, I have to literally go back to Sanctuary. And it does mean covering a lot of ground that we've covered before sometimes, but it's still fun. I love it. I love it. You know, instead of just running like at full speed, I'm slowly walking through a town, looking at the buildings and experiencing them and seeing what's going on. I can pretend I'm being all sneaky. Caravan over. So yeah, if you've never tried it, if your preferred game style is run and gun fast, shoot everything, you know, going guns blazing, you won't like it. You will not like it. But if you've never tried, crap. Oh, it didn't die.
One you walk away from.
That's why this pistol is better at taking out mongrel dogs than the Garand, because it's just faster. If you watch the last few episodes of this over the last few months, I kind of fell foul of wild dogs quite a few times because I'm like trying to shoot them with my Garand, and it's like, no, it wasn't happening. Right, what is? Why did that red rocket not trigger? Ah, still shows as not visit. Oh, does it show as visited? It shows as not visited. We've just been in it. Oh, there we go. That was weird. That we've just been through the entire building because I didn't run through that bit. Weird. I say run, I mean walk. been in? We've not been in there. There's something in there. Unless that was Nick.
Who do you think actually won the war?
Okay, it wasn't Nick then.
Somebody, I guess.
This is right next to me. Oh, it's a settler. Okay, we can cope with that. Yeah, so just walking at normal speed, it just changes the whole nature of the game. If you look at my perks, I'm putting points into stealth so that I can get better criticals when I'm in stealth and I kill someone. I'm counting on silenced weapons again to get better criticals. Because what I need to do, as best I can... Teddy bear! Because I can't walk into a room and get into a running firefight with 5 people. Because I won't last more... Because I've got thin armour. I've got thin unprotective armour. And I can't run. I have to basically change the way the game works for me so that I can do things like I can sneak everywhere. I can try and take people out in a building slowly, one by one, whittle them down without them spotting me. Things like that. It changes the whole gameplay completely. Which is the kind of way I like to play, slow and stealthy and carefully. Clearing enemies out from a distance rather than all in one go by running in and gunning. Are you deliberate? Oh no. You should you cut your clothes, wasteland wampers. Womp. Are you deliberately walking slow or are you over encumbered, says Rob. Alright. That's cool, didn't know you could mod movement speed too. Yeah, the cheat room. Sorry, the cheat terminal. If you look at the cheat terminal, it's one mod, but it is... You can change... I mean, you can cheat completely and go and change all your specials and perk points. You can generate equipment. There's loads of cheats. You can reset quests. But in game alterations, you can manipulate items. You can do stuff in the world, like weather and time. I've got it set to timescale. 1 real minute equals 1 Fallout minute. It's great. You can change all kinds of things. There's loads of stuff you can change. Loads of stuff in the game. Change companions. You can set map markers. There's also a thing called the merchant, so you can buy and sell wherever you are. I'll show you. I won't do anything now, but I'll show you now. You can trade with the merchant, which is just wherever you are, you can do trading, and he always has like 131,000 caps. But I'm not gonna do anything there because I'm trying not to do too much cheaty stuff in this game. I have given myself decent weapons, but they're the weapons I'm going to stick with for the whole game. So I'm trying not to do too much cheaty stuff. Because the thing is, if you just suddenly give yourself unlimited perk points and billions of ammos and you do all that stuff, it's kind of boring. It's just instant god mode, and that's not interesting at all. Which is why I'm playing with my scribe initiate fallen whatever it is brotherhood geography teacher outfit, because it looks fun and it's not super protective, so it doesn't give me the option to just run in and shoot everybody. Michael Starman's in. He says, good afternoon all. Welcome, Michael. Hello, my friend. It does give you an appreciation for the game, says Robert. It does. And the one thing that it really makes it work for me is that I'm quite an arty-farty, frilly-sleeve, foppish type. So I can stand in the middle of the wasteland here and I can completely be blown away by the environmental audio and the colour of the daylight. It sounds really silly, but just the colour of the light. So like the colour of the light now compared to the colour of light at night time or in the evening or in the morning. It can blow my mind and it draws me in. So to be able to just slowly move around and drink that all in, I love it. I absolutely love it. And even just like listening to I've got my footsteps turned up so I can hear them. I wish they could go a little bit slower for this walking speed, but I'll live. That's not how test tubes work. Now the good thing is, even with the movement speed slowed down, that only applies to first person mode. So if I do need to move fast, like if I've just come all the way through a building and I need to go back to the other side, and I don't want you guys to have to sit and watch me go it all the way back again, I can go into third person mode and then I can run.
Too many folks these days count
speed.
on violence.
Oh, hello. There goes my Elgato. Hang on. 1 second. It's a screen of blackness, but it'll pass momentarily. It's just my Elgato being weird. I've been in discussions with Elgato about what that might be. And although I didn't realise it, apparently, although my CPU is perfectly compatible with the Elgato card I've got, the HD60S Plus, although my CPU is fine, and I've got USB 3, apparently my GPU isn't actually compatible. Or not compatible, my GPU is not powerful enough to run with the Elgato, even though it works absolutely fine. He said, yeah, your CPU's fine. Everything seems okay, but your GPU is underpowered. It's actually below minimum spec. It's a built-in something. I don't know which one it is. It's a built-in GPU on the motherboard. And I was like, well, that might be the cause of the problem. Maybe it's something on the GPU is happening because it's an underpowered GPU. But at the end of the day, everything else is fine. It's stable frame rate. It looks good. I'm putting out 12,000 bits per whatever it is based on my broadband speed, and it works okay. If the worst an underpowered GPU gives me is a 1 second black screen and no audio after 2 hours, I can kind of live with that. I don't mind that at all. I'll happily live with that. It still works. I don't have to go out and buy a new graphics card, because that's not going to happen. Then I'm happy with that. That'll do me nicely, thank you. Right. Abandoned town scenario. You need to play Skyrim with mods, says Mayhem to Robert. Oh, where are we? Have you tried any of the Halo weapons mods, says Robert. I have not. Well, they don't really fit with my playstyle, which is slow and deliberate. But I do love Halo. Robert says, semester at uni's up this week, so I might have to load this onto my Xbox X after Sunday. Is that a Series X or a One X? I'm guessing a One X. If you've not played this or Skyrim, and you like the look of this, I would strongly recommend, obviously, this game. But I would massively also strongly recommend Skyrim. I've got thousands of hours in both. Love both. It's 2021, and the two games I pretty much play exclusively are Skyrim and Fallout 4. It's insane, but it's just the way it is. They're that good. They are that good. Now, the one thing that makes me sad about Skyrim is there's no way to have a realistic timescale in Skyrim. You can't make 1 minute equal 1 minute. That's a shame. Like, literally, if I start a game at 9 AM, game time.
Easy living, this ain't. Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time. Yeah? Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Yeah, if I start playing the game's at 9 AM and I play for 3 hours, then when I finished, it's 12 PM in the game. I love it. Because I don't like the accelerated timescale you're getting. It's like, you walk around for 5 minutes and you've gone through one night cycle and one day cycle. It's like, really? It's just no. Because sometimes, like, there's certain times of day when the lighting is beautiful. And you're like, oh, I like that. And you want it to stay that way, but before you know it, like when I play at night time, sometimes I play with the darkness.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble. Yeah?
When I'm playing for myself, I like to play with it at night time. And everything's banging around. What's banging around? I will admit the jetpack is a little bit cheaty, but I don't think there's any other way to get up to these bits. I think it's designed that way. Banging around, to be perfectly honest. Robert Powell, you need to play Skyrim with mods, says Mayhem. I've developed an art side due in large part to your videos over the years, ever since the Gundam Heavy Arm, says Robert.
A lot of folks at
Cool, I'm glad it inspired you.
Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
That's what I'm here for, is just to inspire people to do their own stuff. Because, you know, Lord knows anyone can do what I do. I don't know what's banging, I don't know. What I do doesn't necessarily require talent. It just requires technical knowledge, how to use things, and imagination, that's it. And even then, mostly just how to. Technical knowledge. Right. So we're heading this way, aren't we? There's a cave over there. That's a quest from a mod. Necessarily want to do that right now. These houses are closed. I'll just do a quick save. El Gato, the cat. Don't know why Mayhem said that. The Dead Deli says I'm back. That was a quick school day. Dead Deli. The newer one, says Robert Powell. I've lost track of the conversation, haven't I? But popularity. Yes, so what else has been going on? Nothing else to report, really. I really can't wait for my Dodge Charger stuff to turn up. I'm really looking forward to that. By the way, don't suddenly panic that I've stopped doing models and I'm just doing part works. It's not that at all. Absolutely not that. I'm still doing the models. But I have been given the opportunity to do the part work. Oh, hang on. You know what I'm saying about I can run fast? That's important I did that because of carrots. I didn't realise that relay tower was there. More carrots, hang on. Oh! Very important, carrots. This is running speed if I'm in first person. Really work, does it? Yes, I was given the opportunity to do the Dodge Charger. And I wasn't going to say no to it. So don't worry, my channel's not suddenly going to come video games and part works all the time. But I am really having fun with the X-Wing, and I'm really liking the fact that it doesn't require any model making skills. I can just have fun with it building. So yeah, so I'm not turning into a part work channel. But the X-Wing and the Dodge may not be the last two. Don't think that's just all I'm going to do for part works. Oops. Satellites extending. And lasers. I don't know why I said that. Let's see what we got. We have amplified signals, distress signal 209 meters, radio control, radio signal 55 meters, civil alert system broadcast. Now I've got to be careful here when I go into the radio. I cannot afford to activate any of the radio station radios like, you know, Diamond City. I can't afford that. If I have any licensed music in this video, I'll get my monetization taken off. So we're going to be really careful I don't click on anything that's a radio station. So we have this one. We have this one. This one.
If anyone could hear me.
Oh, I know about that one. And a radio signal. Okay, so let's see which is the nearest. 180. Radio signals are nearest at 155. Then the civil alert, and then distress signal. But I know what I'm near. The civil one, I think, is the water treatment plant. The other one that said, if anyone can hear me, that's that cave there, which is a quest from a mod. I'm not going to do that one just yet. So that leaves us with radar the distress signal and the radar radio signal. Was the distress signal? That was 209. Okay, let's try and find where these are. We'll see what they are. Might be something interesting. You never know. I've got to catch up on the X-Wing, says Robert. Sarah Jane says, I'm taking the AMT Ecto 1A model kit to do whilst away. Been meaning to do that kit for a while now. Cool. You'll have fun with that. Have you had any thoughts about doing the big part work one? It's massive. It's like about 3 foot long. Right, so radio signal. If you've never seen how one of these works, basically you have to triangulate where the radio is coming from, and it sounds crappy now. You have to just walk around till it gets clearer. I might go a bit quiet while I'm listening.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 Trees with Flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
He says I'm at.
These chems will really take your head off.
But I don't know where that is. It's not.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
That sounds like Deadpool.
The Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it.
Shut up! I'm tracking.
Monsters out of men.
Come find me. I'm at the 3 Trees with Flags.
3 trees with
Wait
flags.
for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
3
These
trees.
chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
3 trees with flags. That's a hint,
This has
obviously.
been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
It's this direction because it's getting clearer. I need to avoid that radioactive stuff
Anyone
though.
out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 Trees with Flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
3 trees with
This has
flags.
been a pre-recorded message.
Getting clearer.
Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Chunk of airplane. Cool.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 Trees with Flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
Sounds really weird the way he says,
These
I'm at the
chems
3
will
trees
really take your head off
with flags.
and spin it around.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Anyone out
It's
there
actually 5
interested
seconds.
in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 Trees with Flags.
3 trees with
Wait
flags.
for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
Is it
This has been a
that?
pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
My common sense is telling me 3 trees with flags. Is he talking about that?
Come find me.
Is that
I'm
a
at
red herring?
3 Trees with Flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
I think by
This
3
has been a
trees with
pre-recorded
flags, does he mean the
message.
radio
Message
station?
repeats in 3 seconds.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me.
Getting quieter.
I'm at 3 trees with flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These cams will really take your head off and
I
spin
don't
it
think it's this caravan because it's getting quieter.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Trees with flags.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Well, find me. I'm at 3 trees with flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
Let's just check this anyway, just to make sure. I think we've been here, haven't we?
Pre-recorded message. Message
No, we haven't been
repeats
here yet.
in 3 seconds.
Part works don't interest me, says Sarah Jane. Even race cars, they don't feel like my work, but each to their own. That's fair enough.
I'm at 3 trees.
Yeah, it's not this caravan because it's getting fainter. But we'll check out this caravan anyway.
I promise you won't be
See what this is.
These cams will really take your head off and spin it around.
Come and find that again in a minute. Let's just check out this place first. They still haven't created a mod to turn radios off, huh, says Robert. Yeah, there is. I've got a mod that sets every radio in the world to off for this game, so that whenever you see a radio in the world, it's automatically turned off. So that's the one thing you've got. I just have to make sure when I'm in here, I don't accidentally click on one of these, because that will start playing some licensed music. This is the kind of place where, like, mole rats would come out or something. I don't trust anything. Oh, I like that. It's like some kind of launcher.
Easy to forget how perilous it can be out here at night.
See what? It's just launching them. Somebody just launching them out for fun. How would you? Is there a way to launch them? Is there a switch? He's obviously got a supply of extinguishers. That's kind of funny. Come here at night, smoke, drink, and just launch fire extinguishers out. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I get up to. If I had the option to do that, I'd do that for gits and shiggles. Turn it around. Oh, I can make some food. What can I make? Make... Look, egg omelette, mutt chops. I'm going to have to depend on these things for my health, so... soup. Vegetable soup, yes. Lovely. And what I can do is, because I did make a lot of mutt chops there. Let us do iguana on a stick. No, that's 40. What does mutt chops give me? Well, okay, we've got 54 mutt chops. I think that's a pretty good deal there for putting it here. So I wonder if... Can I shoot them? There's no obvious way I can see to launch them. What if I shoot them? Will they fly off into the... I bet they don't. Ah! I like that. Oh, yes. Oh, we're having fun with that. I wish they'd just go straight, though. Oh, hello. This could go wrong, though. Oh, yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, I can reload them as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're liking this. Except it's probably not that easy to reload them. as I've just found out. Flange. But simple childish fun. Oh yeah, always. I don't know who thought of that, but that's genius. But of course, what's more important than that is to do what's more important, which is to throw a grenade into the building full of high explosives or highly explosive canisters. Result. Yes, I don't know how the grenade seemed to make one of them go off. There's one left. Get. That's going to end badly. Oh no. That was going to come back on me then. Get out of here. Ah, it was fun, that was. Of all the mods, they still haven't made one to shoot the subway tannoy. Oh, that's the one that annoys me. The one mod I want more than anything in the world for this game is a mod that turns off the announcements in the subway stations. The bing bongs. Bing bong, keep it clean. They're too loud and they're really annoying. And that's all I want, is a mod to turn them off. And nobody's done it. Nobody's done it. And it makes it almost impossible. I almost don't want to go into subway stations, but there's quests to do down there. But I really don't want to go in subway stations, especially not with you guys, because I'm wearing headphones and it gets really annoying. They still haven't got a mod to stop your companion running directly in front of your bullets. No. I've got the no more free hugs mod, which stops him running right in front of you all the time when you're sneaking, but it doesn't quite work all the time. Three trees with flags. He says it really weirdly. 3 trees with flags.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
This has been a pre-recorded message.
As Nick walks away, an all-action movie badass. True. Fox, stop blowing up canisters. You'll have a mischief. I'm made of mischief. Smash the end valve, Fox. Yes. Sarah Jane. Yes, thank you.
These cams will really take your head off and spin it around.
I think that other one exploded in the rack because I shot it first. I shot it twice. I think the first one I hit the actual canister and it didn't work. I could have spent time reloading them and firing them off, but better that I just make it blow up.
Find me. I'm at the 3 trees with flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
Why does he say it so weirdly? 3 trees with flags.
Spin it around.
This has been a pre-recorded message.
Khajiit the Carrot Hunter. It's big, red, and white, and he didn't see the relay tower. I have my moments.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems?
What's his name? Loves carrots. You mean Jar Jar Blurp? This is Jar Jar Butts. Skyrim is Jar Jar Blurp.
These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
This has been a pre-recorded message.
Getting clearer.
Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 trees with flags.
See the way he says it there? It's weird.
Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
This has been a pre-recorded message.
My
Message
lurks around here.
repeats in 3 seconds.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 trees with flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
Funeral.
This has been a pre-recorded message.
Oh, it's not dead. Crap, crap, crap.
Bothering anybody now.
Anyone out
Slight
there
parpage.
interested in buying some chems? Come find me.
Oh,
I'm at
crappage.
3 Trees Flags.
Oh, that was good.
Wait for me there, and I promise you
I appeared
won't
to
be
shoot it
disappointed.
entirely in the face.
These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems?
Oh, you little bastards. Oh, I hate these things. Yeah. I need to get the silencer off this pistol. It doesn't sound anywhere near good enough with the silencer on it. I may have to relent and just have a non-silenced pistol, I think.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me.
Take this silencer off. Do 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 do. Weapon workbench. Da 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 da. I don't think it makes any difference to the actual weapon. Although, having said that, if it's silenced, I get extra critical. There's no way to like pop mods on and off. That's only down. I'll leave the silencer on. If I'm in a building and I'm sneaking around, I'm taking out rad roaches. I don't want to alert everybody else in the building, I suppose. Oh crap! Buh! Made me jump. You little big bugger.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 Trees with Flags.
What's the way he says it?
And I promise you won't be disappointed.
Like it's been pasted, cut and pasted together.
Really take your head off and spin it around.
I don't trust this
This has been a pre-recorded
announcement.
Message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Ooh. Need to kill more Mirelurks for a 70 HP health kick.
Come find me. I'm at the 3 Trees with Flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
Right, so I don't really know
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats.
which way
in
to
3
go.
seconds.
It's here, round in that direction, I think.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me.
It won't be. At the end of this, it'll just be like a raider and a chem box or something. That'll be
Wait
it.
for me there, and I promise
It's kind of
you
fun.
won't be disappointed. These chems will really take
This
your head
message is
off
sponsored by the
and spin
Coalition
it
of
around.
Bosland Wasteland Drug Dealers. Buy some or
This
else.
has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
I love the message being presented by the local NPR, PBS or BBC station.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 Trees with Flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
What's the tree? I thought
This
it was
has
an
been a
animal.
pre-recorded message.
Yeah, if you were running around at
Message
normal speed
repeats
doing
in
this
3
little
seconds.
radio thing, you would have done it 20 minutes ago. But this is part of the fun of walking at a normal speed, you
Anyone
see.
out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 Trees with Flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
Ah,
These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
it'd be this. Be trees with flags. There's something around here, but I don't know what. I could be a bit cheaty and just use my Pit Boy to see what it is, but that's kind of more fun to not know.
Hearing shit. End of the line!
Where are you? Goodbye. I'm sorry, your name is? You told me to come here. I think that's him. Wild corn, you say? Oh, I shall take some wild corn because I can make corn from it. I think his speech implies that the chems are already gone. 3 trees with flags. It's the way it was just... It might just be purely accidental in the way they made the sound file. It just... Knowing its fallout, it's almost like... Was that a message that that person in the game has cut together? And that's why it sounds weird. 3 trees with flags. I don't know what the 3 trees with flags means. This might not be it. Of course. I'm making an assumption. Oh, I got a headshot straight in. Look at that. Somebody in there? No, it's Nick. Don't do that to me, Nick, you spoon. Get out of the way. Okay, maybe it's not this then. The hell is the 3 trees with flags? Was it just this guy, and there's nothing here? That can't be it. Is it really a radio signal just to find a guy? That can't be right.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems?
I mean, it's really crystal clear.
Find me. I'm at the 3 trees with flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
I don't get it.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 trees with flags. Wait
Don't
for
quite
me
get it.
there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
Can't see anything else down here.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
I mean, there wasn't even any loot in that little
Anyone out there interested
caravan
in buying
thing, so it
some
can't have been
chems?
that.
Come find me. I'm at the 3 trees with flags.
There is a cave.
Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
I think it might be
These
this
chems
cave, maybe.
will really take your head off and spin it around.
Where are we on the map? No, that's
This has been
Belcher's
a
cave.
pre-recorded message.
That's a different
Message
thing altogether.
repeats in 3 seconds.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at the 3 trees with flags.
Quanaman's in. Welcome,
Wait for me
Quanaman.
there, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
Are
These
you
chems
guys?
will really take your head off and spin it around.
Are you guys all bored of listening to
This
that
has
now?
been a
Because I'm suddenly
pre-recorded
getting, I'm
message.
kind of getting frustrated with it
Message
now.
repeats in 3 seconds.
Because normally when you get to the source of a
Anyone
signal,
out there interested in buying some chems?
there's the source of a
Find
signal.
me. I'm at the 3
Like the
trees
radio.
with flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and...
I can't listen to it anymore though. Well, seeing as we happen to be at Belcher's cave,
If anyone could hear me, I need your help. I was passing through the old Belcher's cave when the roof collapsed on me. And my leg, it got pinned in the rubble and I can't move. Please, if anyone's out there, you've got to help me before the ferals... Oh God, I think that might be them. If anyone could hear me, I need your help.
yeah, I can listen to that voice for like 3 seconds before I then have to just, you know, put that out of misery, basically. Is Belcher Cave a mod edition? Yes. I've got a mod called something in words and things. It adds like a billion quests and mods and things. It does, not a billion. It adds quite a few. Hello.
Did you hear the call on the radio? We better hurry up if we're gonna save her. I think I heard screams coming from this direction.
Ah. Yeah, not trusting that, if you don't mind. Steal? What? How can it be stealable item? Do you realise it's 25 to 6? It's almost going home time. That's insane. Oh, hello. Wait, these are all owned? Tell you what, I like not having to carry a torch. That's kind of good. Yes, it's called, I think it's called Tales from the Commonwealth, the mod I've got, which adds lots of voice acted quests. Some of them are actually quite good. They're all really simple, basic quests, but they've gone to the effort of putting voice acting in there. Some of the voice acting's terrible, but you can't knock them. They're doing it for free, and there's quite a lot of voices, so.
Another dumb shit scabber walks right into our trap. X, tell him what he's won.
Looks like a trip to the dungeon, boss.
Well, let's not be hasty. Not every winner wants to spend the rest of their life pissing in a bucket. Maybe this one wants what's in the mystery box. Maybe he wants to join us.
Huh. What's this then? Make an arrangement, tempting offer, fuck yourself and don't want trouble.
Easy now. I don't want any trouble.
And there won't be, so long as you fly our flag.
Who are you?
Who are you, really?
I'm a killer, plain and simple. Doesn't matter who I was before. All you need to know is who I am now. The person you'll have to answer to if you fuck up. So do us all a favor, and don't.
Oh, they're raiders. Why should I join? I may have a plan.
Why should I join you?
What? Spitball's little acting job wasn't enough to impress you? Needless to say, we aren't your ordinary raider crew. That's because we don't go after the trash can Carlas and their saggy-tit Brahmins. We don't cut off a pair of hands if we can put them to work, and we don't shoot a scav if he's willing to follow orders.
Why should I trust you? Why should I trust you?
Why should I trust you?
Because outside of that radio con, I've been straight with you. Make no mistake, we're killers, but only if you're useless.
Maybe.
Well, if you change your mind about joining our crew, I'll be here.
Okay, so that's...
Sorry about the whole tricking you bit. The name's Dutch. Pleased to meet you.
Interesting.
How'd you end up here? I got suckered in, same as you. I can laugh about it now because I enjoy being part of this crew. Sure, they've got their rough edges, but the boss helps smooth those out. Provided they survive the process.
Survive the process?
What do you mean by that?
Well, there was this one recruit way back who couldn't shoot straight. Too many nerves. If it was me, I would have given him some chems to calm him down. But chems cost money. So the boss took a hammer and smashed one of his toes every time he missed a shot. No, It didn't help his aim, but it got the whole crew serious about improving theirs.
Oh, burpage. What is this place?
What is this place, anyway?
You mean before the war? I'm not sure. Some kind of bunker, I think. But whatever it is, it's home now. Sure thing. Here's what I got.
Okay, you can sell things to him. Yes. How much? Oh, he's got no money at all. Brilliant. I'll take you 308 rounds, though. Have you got any Stimpaculons? Yes, I'll take 8. How much money have I actually got? That's a good question. I've got 11,000. I'll take 20. I'll take 48 of them. Thanks. 18 of them even. And then I can afford it. I've got many golds. And now, of course, he's got 5,000 golds. I know it's not gold, which I can sell back to him. Yes. Do. This is how I do it. Hasn't got rid of the speech dialogue options, which is annoying. Oh no, we want to keep those. Get rid of that. Don't care about Kellogg's pistol. I want to accidentally sell all the good weapons, so I'm going to go down and make sure I don't accidentally do that. This is how I like to get weapons and ammo and supplies without really spending any money. Give them a whole load of stuff, and buy a whole load of stuff from them, and then sell it all. Buy it all back, yes. Don't think I need anything else. Infinite jetpack ring and everything else is get rid of all above. Go from the bottom and work our way up. I like to go from the bottom and work my way up because if you don't do the way their like menus work, it's very easy to accidentally sell stuff you didn't intend on selling. I'm gonna give myself a bit of space there. Get rid of all of these. All of these things can go away now, yes. Goodbye. Yeah, because it's like when you're selling stuff, the menu moves up and then it suddenly stops and moves down, and you end up selling something you didn't want to sell. It can get most annoying. Get rid of all of this. I have to stop at the jetpack ring. Chest piece. Okay. Now I don't particularly want to join raiders because they're bad people, but I don't know yet. Lookup failed. What is lookup failed? Vault suit. I don't know from which vault though. I might check out Kellogg's outfit. It might, if it looks a good looking outfit, I might actually start wearing it. I don't know yet. Get rid of all of these things. See how it goes down, but then sometimes it goes up. Nope, I didn't want to sell that. Just, Unyielding buttressed raider butt or something. Okay, so now I can go. $745 left. Have we got a Brotherhood of Steel uniform from? I actually met them yet. Leave myself with selling things for free. Yeah, we should be able to get all his clothes sold at least. There we go. That'll do.
All right. Come by if you need anything.
Come by if you need anything. Have a look at Kellogg's outfit. We'll have a quick look at this, then we'll call it a show. Just eat some mutt chops. Let's have a look at Kellogg's outfit. See what it looks like. If it looks mint, might swap. We'll have a think about it. It might not. I don't know yet. See what it looks like. Do ba do do ba do ba do do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep it, but we'll keep it for our own little treasure chest. I like my geologist duds. I like looking like a sixth form geology teacher on a field trip. It kind of works for me. Look at all the pouches. So many pouches, that guy that invented Deadpool be dead proud. I can't remember his name now. The crap artist that can't actually draw, but somehow got rich. Okay. Right, well, what we'll do, it is coming up to 5:45, so I think we'll leave it there. We'll have an explore of this raider thing, whatever it is, next time. I'll just quickly save. Now, as always, I'm only running 2 saves on the go at any one time. So let's get rid of that one. And the price to pay is, of course, if the save ever falls over and gets corrupted, we're kind of screwed. We'll either lose a lot of progress or we'll lose the game. It's like a roguelike. So what I shall do, a new save. There's only one other save there. What I think we'll do is we shall leave it there. Headphones off so I can let my ears breathe. Yeah, that's going to do us for this show, I think. Thank you very much for watching. And don't forget, of course, if you'd like to help support this channel, no, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say, don't forget, of course, putting myself there, I will be back this evening at 11:59 p.m. post Meridian on Festa 67's Workshops channel. I think we're on tonight. I'll let you know if not, but I think we're on for tonight. 23:59, 11:59 tonight, midnight on Colin's channel, Festa 67's Workshop. Me and him doing our midnight. What do we call it now? I've forgotten what it's called now. Friday Frolic for Festa and Fox. That's it. The Friday Frolic. So yes, if you're around at midnight tonight, BST, then do come and join us on Colin's channel, Festa 67's Workshop, and we'll be doing that. 2 or 3 hours of just nonsense and Warhammer building. I will be back, of course, tomorrow on my channel on here with Skyrim Saturday. So what we've just done here, but Skyrim. And then on Sunday, of course, I'll be back with Warhammer Sunday. But until then, I shall say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you'd like to support this channel, if you'd like to help me keep this channel alive, I depend on my patrons and my channel members for that exactly. If you'd like to help support the channel, please do consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/modelmakingguru, the link at the bottom of the screen there. Or if you prefer to do it through YouTube, you can become a channel member by clicking the join button at the bottom of any one of my videos or live streams. Either way, you're supporting the channel, you get access to exclusive and early content ad-free sometimes. And you keep the channel. You pay my bills, literally put food on my table. So if you want to do that, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much. What else? I will be hopefully posting up throughout the course of next week. First of all, the first couple of episodes of the Dodge Charger, assuming the packaging turns up this week. And hopefully the final or penultimate episode of Tabletop Trauma Centre's Lehman Russ painting job. I've got stuff to do on that, so hopefully over the next couple of days or early next week I'll be filming the final steps on that. Although I've got to paint the dude yet, and that takes a little while, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Kevin Reynolds, Cy Reynolds has just come in right at the end. Good lad, god damn it, he says, I only just got here, I demand entertainments. I'll spin round for you. There you go, that can entertain you. How about I do it that way, do it on the ground. Ooh, look at the centre, look at the centre. Entertainment, entertaining, spinny, there you go. Turning up at the last minute, you spoon. Yeah. Festa and Fox's Friday Frolics. Don't change the name again. We've only just come up with Friday Frolics with Festa and Fox. Don't change it, it'll be a third name change. It says Mayhem. Fluids optional. Yeah, Festa Fluids always optional. No, they're in fact not. Anyway, yes, it better be on. I need an update on the Orc Blade, says Cy Reynolds. I'm sure it will be. I did message Colin earlier on today just to double check we're still on. Because if you remember, H has just come back from hospital, so she might still be looked after a bit. He might be spending time with his missus because she's been in hospital. But I think she's doing okay, so we should be on. As far as I know, anyway. Anyway, I need to go for an enormous wee. So big hugs to you all. Great big hugs to Dadbert, who obviously just visited with me before we went live. I will see you all at midnight tonight, and I'll see you all on here tomorrow at 3 PM for Skyrim. Until then, I need to turn my telly on so I can see the buttons to press. Until then, I will say, take care of yourselves, go make something awesome, go play something awesome, go be awesome, and until next time, thank you very much everybody, take care, wear a mask, see you all soon, adios amigos. I don't know why I dragged that out really long. Bye!